Hello, yogis. Welcome back to another morning flow vinyasa class. Let's start in a child's pose. Let's open the knees wide, big toes together. Rest the belly and the chest between the thighs and let your forehead rest on the floor. If the floor is too far away, maybe you use a block to support your head. Taking some time here to welcome yourself on your yoga mat. Bringing the awareness into the body. And start to focus on the breath wave. First of all, the natural flow of the breath. And maybe you can feel the belly rising and descending with every breath wave. Now slowly start to deepen the breath. Little deeper breath in, longer breath out. And if you had your lower arms down on your mat, start to lift the arms off the mat, walking the fingertips forward, spreading those fingers and rooting the fingertips down on the floor. Feeling the length in the sides of the body. And pretend you pull the mat towards you. Now with the next inhale, lift the forehead off the mat and then start to walk the hands to the right side, bowing over your right leg. Maybe you keep your left hand next to the right. For a little more intense stretch on the left side, you can bring the left hand on top of the right hand. The left shin bone has a tendency to come up. Root the left sit bone down towards the left heel. Inhale, coming halfway up, walking the hands to center, and then all the way to the right side. And again here, maybe you keep your right hand next to your left, or maybe the right hand on top of the left, rooting the right sit bone down, keeping the focus on the breath wave. And then walk your hands back to center. Exhale, back to child's pose. And then from here, we come to all fours, bringing the hips above the knees, the fingertips rooted down in the floor and the shoulders above your wrists. Let's do 3 cat-cows here to warm up the spine. Next inhale, tilt the pelvis forward, lifting the heart. Exhale, push the mat away and round the spine. And again, inhale, tilt the pelvis forward, lifting the heart. Exhale, push the mat away, rounding the spine. One more, inhale, tilt the pelvis forward, lifting the heart. Exhale to round the spine. Coming back to a neutral tabletop, tucking the tailbone a little bit under, hugging your belly button in. Root the fingertips down, find length in the arms. Now bring the toes down onto the floor. Bring the sit bones to the heels and then start to walk the hips up and back, coming into a downward facing dog, where we take some time here to pedal the heels one by one down to the earth. I always like to bend my knees, bring the belly and chest in the direction of my thighs, my head relaxed between my upper arms, the fingertips rooted down, hips back and up. Beautiful. Then find stillness in your downward facing dog. Your heels, they don't have to touch the floor. Find a long spine here in your downward facing dog. And then start to walk your feet slowly, slowly to the front of your mat. Taking your time. Exhale to a forward fold. Bring the hands on the shins. Inhale, coming halfway up. Roll the shoulders back away from the ears. Exhale, belly and chest to the thighs. 2 more. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, belly and chest to the thighs. 1 more. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, belly and chest to the thighs. Inhale, rise all the way up. Circle the arms sideways and up. Bring your palms and your fingers together. Hug your ribs in. Soften your shoulders. Exhale, lower the hands down through the center line. Arms all the way down alongside the body. Next, inhale, root the feet down. Circle the arms sideways and up. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Come into a forward fold. Inhale, hands on the shins or fingertips down on the floor, coming halfway up. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the hands to the floor. Step the left leg to the back of your mat. Lower the left knee down and tuck your left toes. Inhale, root the right foot down into the earth. Circle the arms all the way up. Exhale, bend your elbows and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lower the hands down to the floor. Inhale, coming back to hands and knees. Exhale, we keep the hips above the knees and we walk the arms forward as we lower the chest down to the earth. Maybe the forehead touches the floor. Maybe the chest touches the floor. And then bring the forearms down onto the floor. Lift the forehead off the mat. Now slowly start to move the body forward, bringing the shoulders above the elbows, pushing the toes away, coming into your Sphinx pose. Root the fingertips down into the floor and then pull the mat towards you, finding another lift here of the heart. Exhale, wave the body down. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Hug your elbows into your ribs. Roll the shoulders back. Root the tops of your feet down. Rising up, cobra. Exhale, waving the body down. Inhale, coming up to hands and knees. Exhale, tuck the toes under. Bring your hips back and up to a downward facing dog. With your next inhale, slowly start to lift the left leg back and up. Exhale, bring the left knee to your nose. Stepping the left foot forward. Between the hands, lower the right knee down. Untuck your right toes. Inhale, push the foot into the floor. Lift both arms up, coming up in a low lunge. Exhale, bending the elbows. Circle the hands down. Frame the left foot. Now tuck your right toes under, lift the right knee off the mat, and then step the right foot forward, bring it between the hands. Inhale, coming halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Bring your hands together. Exhale, lower the hands down through the center line. We continue. Inhale, circle the arms sideways and up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, bow forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the hands to the floor. Now step the right leg to the back of your mat. Right hand under your shoulder. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Open the ribs towards the left side. Exhale, lower the left hand down. And again, inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, lower the left hand down. Inhale, left arm up one more time. Exhale, now bring the left arm overhead, finding a side stretch here, and then bring your left hand inside your left foot. Turn to the right side of the mat, bending the right knee, left leg is straight. We move back to the front of the mat. Hands on the floor. Now inhale, step back into a plank pose. Root the fingertips down into the floor. Hug your belly button in. Exhale, let's start by lowering the knees and the chest down to the floor. Hands under the shoulders. Inhale, roll the shoulders back away from the ears. Exhale, wave the body down. Inhale, rising up to downward facing dog. Bringing the hips back and up. Thighs back and up. All right, with the next inhale, we lift the right leg back and up. Exhale, bring the right knee to the nose. Stepping the right foot through between the hands. Left hand under the shoulder. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, right hand down. And again, inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, right arm overhead. Side stretch. Bring the right hand down inside the right foot. Now turn to the left side of your mat. Bending the left knee, right leg straight. We move back to the front of the mat. Stepping the left foot forward. Inhale, coming halfway up. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Circle the arms sideways and up. Palms and fingers come together. Exhale, lower the hands down through the center line. Beautiful. All right, we continue. We bring the feet a little close together. Utkatasana, inhale, chair pose, bending the knees, bringing the arms up. Exhale, circle the arms down. Inhale, circle the arms forward and up. Straighten the legs. Exhale, circle the arms sideways, hinge from the hips, come into a forward fold. Inhale, coming halfway up. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the hands to the mat. Step, walk or jump to your plank pose. Root the fingertips down into the floor. Maybe you do a full chaturanga. Maybe you bring the knees and the chest down for your chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, tucking the toes under to downward facing dog. Next inhale, lift the right leg back and up. Exhale, bring the right knee to the nose. Step the right foot forward between the hands for your warrior one. Lower the back foot down. Inhale, rising up. And exhale, bring the arms forward, down. Now interlace the fingers behind your back. Inhale here, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart. Exhale, bow forward, humble warrior, relax your head. Release the fingers. Inhale, coming back up, warrior one. Exhale, pick up your back heel, lower your hands down. Left hand under the shoulder. Inhale, twist, right arm up. Exhale, right arm overhead. Turn to the left side of your mat, bending the left knee, right leg straight. Turning back to the front of your mat. Inhale, step back into plank. Exhale, your chaturanga of choice. So maybe it's with the knees and the chest down, or knees, chest, chin, or full chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, hips back and up to a downward facing dog. Other side. Next inhale, lift the left leg back and up. Exhale, bring the left knee to your nose. Step the left foot forward between the hands. Right heel comes down. Inhale, rising up, warrior one. Exhale, arms come forward. Bring the hands behind your back. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, bow forward, humble warrior. Relax the head. Back to warrior one. Release the fingers. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, pick up your back heel, lower your hands down. Right hand under your shoulder. Inhale, left arm comes up. Ribs close to the thighs. Exhale, left arm overhead. Turn to the right side of your mat. Bending the right knee, left leg is straight. Moving back to the front of the mat. Left foot back, plank. Your chaturanga of choice. And we meet in downward facing dog. All right, with your next inhale, in downward facing dog, start to lift the right leg back and up. Walk your right hands towards your left knee. Keep the right leg back and up. Exhale, forward fold into a standing split. Maybe you keep all 10 fingers down. Maybe bring your left hand onto your left ankle, joined by the right hand. Or maybe just one hand on the floor, belly and chest towards your right thigh. Left thigh, sorry. And then slowly start to lower the right leg down. Lift yourself up, and without touching the floor, maybe you can bring the right knee up. Open the right knee out towards the right side for your tree pose. Bringing the right foot inside your left leg, and you push the left leg into the foot and the foot into the leg. Beautiful. Find a point in front of you that is not moving. Bringing the right knee back to the front. Right knee down next to the left knee. Coming into warrior 3. Flexing the right foot so the toes are facing down. The crown of the head is facing forward. Exhale, lower the chest down, fingers down, and then walk your right and your left hand forward for another 3-legged dog. Exhale, lower the right foot down. Other side. Next inhale, lift the left leg back and up. Exhale, walk your hands towards your right toes. Coming halfway up, finding length in the spine. Exhale, forward fold over the right leg. Keeping the left leg lifted. And maybe you bring your right hand towards your right ankle together with the left hand. And maybe you keep all 10 fingers down on the floor. Then take your time to lower the left foot down and see if you can come up without bringing the left foot to the earth. Lifting the left knee up. Open the left knee out towards the left side. Placing the left foot against the right leg. Or maybe the left big toe on the floor. And then you bring your hands together in front of the heart. Finding a still point in front of you. Connecting with your breath. And then we turn the left knee back to the front. Left knee comes down. Preparing ourselves for warrior 3. Extending the left leg to the back, crown of the head facing forward. See if you can bring the left hip next to the right hip. You can bend your standing leg a little bit. And then we bring the hands down to the floor and we walk the hands to the front, coming back to a 3-legged dog. Exhale, lower the left foot down. All right, bending the knees here one by one, pedaling the heels down. Maybe you like to pivot the heels to the right side, bending the knees. Back to center, pivoting the heels to the left side, bending the knees. And then back to center. All right, we continue. With the next inhale, slowly start to lift the right leg back and up. Exhale, bend the right knee and stack the right hip on top of your left. Flexing the right foot, look under your right armpit up. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, bringing the right knee to the nose. Step the right foot forward for your warrior 2. Left heel comes down. Cartwheel the arms up. And open. Exhale, land here in your warrior 2 pose. The left knee is facing forward, hugging your belly button in, tucking the tailbone under. Gaze towards your right middle finger. Now bring your left hand on your back leg, or maybe the left hand towards your right hip or thigh for your bind. Flipping the right palm up. Inhale here, find length. And exhale into a side bend with your reverse warrior. Now we come back, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, shift your left hip back, reach the right arm forward. Keep length here in both sides of your body. And then we bring the right hand down to the right leg. Maybe you prefer to support your right hand with a block. And then you lift your left arm up. And maybe you can look towards the left hand. Keep the ribs facing to the long side of your mat. Rooting the feet down into the floor. Now bring the left hand to your left hip. Look towards your front toes. Bend your right knee. Shifting the weight forward for your Ardha Chandrasana. I always like to use a block in Ardha Chandrasana. Stacking the left hip here on top of the right. Lifting the left arm up. Flexing the left foot. Beautiful. And now bend your right knee. Take a back step back with the left foot. Turn to the left side of your mat. Bending the left knee, right leg is straight. We move back to the front of the mat. Step back into plank. Exhale your chaturanga of choice. And we meet in downward facing dog. All right, next inhale, we do the same thing on the other side, lifting the left leg back and up. Exhale, bend the left knee and stack the left hip on top of the right. Look under your left armpit up. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, left knee to the nose. Step your left foot forward between the hands for your warrior two on the other side. The right foot comes down, flat on the floor, toes facing the long side of the mat. Cartwheel the arms up and open, bending the left knee. Warrior two. Root the outside of the right foot down, left knee bend. Hug your belly button in, tucking the tailbone under. Soften the tops of your shoulders. Gaze towards your left middle finger. Then bring the right hand to your back leg or come into your bind. Flipping the left palm up. Inhale, finding length here. Exhale, side bend, reverse warrior. And then we come back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, shift your right hip back. Left arm forward, keep the ribs open. And then lower the left hand down to the floor or towards your leg or a block. Lifting the right arm up. Stacking the shoulders on top of each other. Focus on the breath. And then bring your right hand towards your right hip. Bending your left knee to look towards the left toes. Maybe you bring your block in front of your left foot, shifting the weight forward. And then you stack the right hip on top of the left, flexing the right foot. And maybe you bring the left arm up. Good. And imagine there's this imaginary wall behind you, which you try to push away with the sole of the right foot. And then exhale, bending the left knee. Take a big step back with the right foot. Turn to the left side of your mat, right side of your mat. Bending the right knee, left leg straight. And then we come back to the front of the mat. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale your chaturanga of choice, or maybe you skip the chaturangas. Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, tucking the toes under to downward facing dog. And then let's lower the knees down on the floor. Untuck your toes. I invite you to come sit on your heels. You can always sit on a block. Taking a moment here with the left hand on the heart, the right hand on the lower belly. Just a short moment to feel the after effects of our practice so far. Maybe you can feel the heartbeat. Maybe you notice the breath. The wave of the breath. Exhale, release the chest, release the belly. And come and sit. So we will go into a forward fold, and as I always say, I like to sit on a block. Feel free to take a block or a rolled up blanket or a pillow. And of course, you can just sit with the sit bones down on the floor. Okay, we bring the left leg forward, anchoring the left heel down on the mat, and then bring the right foot the inside of the left upper leg. The right heel goes towards the floor. If the knee goes to the floor. If the knee hovers above the floor and you don't have any sharp shooting pain, then stay here. Make sure your ribs are facing forward. Root all 10 fingers down next to your hips. Pull the mat towards you, finding more length in the spine. Next inhale, root the sit bones down, circle the arms sideways and up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, come into a forward fold. Maybe you can touch your toes, maybe you go for your ankle or your shin or your knee or your thigh. Inhale, coming halfway up, finding length in the spine. Exhale, walk the heart forward. Keeping length in the spine. Beautiful. Slowly coming back up to center. Bring the shoulders back above your hips. Start to lift the right knee. And then step the right foot over your left leg. Bringing the right fingers behind you. Inhale, finding length again. Reaching the left arm up. Exhale, option 1, wrapping the left arm around your right knee. Option 2, hooking the left elbow outside the right knee. Inhale, find length here in the spine. Exhale, twist the body to the right side. Keep your left heel anchored in the floor so the left leg stays active. And here again, with every inhale, think about lengthening the spine. And with every exhale, maybe you come a little deeper in your twist, but be gentle. And then we turn back to the front, stepping the right foot to the mat, extending the right leg. Now bend the left knee, we will do the other side. Open the left knee out towards the left side. Bring the left foot inside the right leg. Anchor the right heel down. Rotate the ribs to the front. Inhale, arms come up. Root the sit bones down into the earth. Soften the shoulders. Exhale, hinge from the hips, bringing the heart forward. Maybe you can reach for your toes. Maybe for the ankle, the shin. It doesn't matter as long as you lengthen the spine here and you walk your heart forward. It's a beautiful hamstring stretch here, and it has nothing to do with the nose touching the knee. And then I invite you to come back up. Bringing the left knee up. And then step the left foot over the right leg. Rooting the left fingers behind you. Inhale, finding length, reaching the right arm up. Exhale, maybe you wrap the right arm around your left knee, rotating towards the left side. Or maybe you hook the elbow behind the left knee. With every inhale, think about lengthening the spine. And with every exhale, come deeper into your twist. One more breath cycle here. And then take your time to come back to center. Bring both feet down in front of you. Arms come forward. And then slowly, slowly, we come all the way down to the floor. Bringing the arms on the mat, shoulder blades down on the mat. Let's end the practice here with one happy baby pose, lifting the soles of the feet up, knees bent, swaying from side to side. Maybe you would like to do a headstand or a shoulder stand. Then I invite you to come into Shavasana. And you can always stop the video doing your headstand or your shoulder stand. And then coming back for the most important pose, Shavasana. We let the physical practice of yoga integrate into our body. Letting go of the control of the breath. Coming back to the natural flow of the breath. And maybe you can let go of some remaining tension. Letting the body melt into the mat. Take your Shavasana as long as you can. I have to say, practice your Shavasana as long as you can. And if you would like to join to end the practice with me, I invite you to slowly bring some movement back into the body. Start to deepen the breath. Bending the knees. And then find your way to a Sukhasana, a comfortable seat. Maybe with the hands resting on the thighs or in your lap. Maybe you bring the hands in Anjali Mudra. And I always like to end the practice with bowing the head to the heart as a sign of respect and gratitude to the breath, to the body, and to each other. Namaste. And thank you so much, guys, for sharing your practice again with me. If you would like to see more videos, please hit the subscribe button. And if you have any requests or remarks, drop them in the comments. Thank you.